We've seen this so many times. The troll eats the Lycan throughout the majority of the game.
Absolutely makes it very hard for the Lycan to get the damage out with that missed chance from the Axis, but here we go,
look,
getting him. What do we got?
Panel was talking about this. They were like, what's the best way to actually deal with this type of aggression that comes from the Skywrath, right? And they're doing this thing with exactly what they were talking about. They're putting the Death Prophet in the safe lane, so he's going to have that extra sustain. The Spirit Siphon to maybe try to tank through it. Brewmaster, very tanky hero. Spirit Siphon's going to be great, and they're putting the Troll versus the DK in mid. I like that.
But do you think Mineski see that and they'll change it up? Like, do you sort of react to the fact that those lanes are definitely going to favor Pain Gaming? Do you let Pain Gaming get that sort of advantage, or do you say, right, we'll just swap as well?
How can you? What do you want? How do you want to adjust it then, though? They have to have, like, they don't want to put their Lycan down bottom, right? They have to have, like, this is just going to be Ninja Boogie maybe choosing to go elsewhere, or they just choose to really just go hard on Weehaw and just try to punish him. Because I don't think they can really move their lanes too much. It's going to be jabs moving around and the two supports, but their core lanes, I don't think they want to change them.
Well, let's see, we'll see as both teams start to reveal what the lane setups are.
Top lane, I feel like Mushi should have some trouble up here versus a Sand King as well as a Doom, like Panel said. Feral Impulse, Regen's nice, but Infernal Blade plus Caustic, definitely gonna have trouble for him farming. Mineski, like you said, I think the biggest thing for them is to play really well around their timings, and they have to dominate these lanes, because otherwise I do think that they'll be in trouble versus this Pain lineup, which is so ulti focused.
At the least, they're not against sort of the slug. It's the sort of hero that just can bam, instantly off a good laning stage, get massively out of control. You know, a troll wall, it takes a bit more time, sure. You get a good edge, you're going to be able to speed up the rate that you're able to step up the farming, but in terms of just sort of sneaking around the map, taking out supports, it's not going to get, you wouldn't imagine, nearly as bloody as Game 1 did against the slug.
I've been seeing this time and time again lately. Since, you know, first creep wave doesn't aggro, you see the teams actually looking to go for heavy harassment behind that first tower. Pain did the same exact thing as Mineski actually did. We do see Ninja Boogie's going to be the one that goes toward top. He's going to sentry to make sure that he can block the hard camp that's close so that that Doom won't get the creep early on, and we'll have to walk further away. And he'll try to secure Mushi's lane.
Yeah, we see the power of the harassment though, pretty much a Burrow Strike and an Infernal Blade, pushing Mushi down to half health. As we say, he's got the regen. He's got 4 tangos out on him, so he's prepared for this sort of harassment to come through, but it certainly will come through. That is Talvo and King RD playing as aggressive as they can on Mushi. We'll see how well Ninja Boogie can keep them off the Lycan.
I was pretty surprised he actually just went to straight up skill the stun on King RD. I thought maybe he'd just go for the Caustic and just push the Lycan off the wave, but just wants to make sure that he has that in case they did run into anything. Go for kills. Mid, it should be fairly even between these two. Dragon Knight doesn't really... I mean, he's going to get harassed a bit, of course, from that Rage form, but that as long as he gets the Breathe Fire, the damage...
We are down bottom.
It's a...
You talked about sort of the strength of having this lane matchup. They were just able to run down ice and get first blood.
I mean, Spirit Siphon versus Brewmaster is damn good. Tips, of course, coming out already.
Well, they've got it. Ice has got to be careful. We saw in Game 1, he was sort of liable to losing his life quite a few times early on, and it did give a very strong start to the safe lane of Pain Gaming. So Mineski can't let that happen again. Ice, he's got to hold back down bottom.
Yeah, and it's a double ranged on bottom. It's the Death Prophet Disruptor versus a Naga Brewmaster. They are really going to suffer down here. The Brew is going to get very little last hits, more than likely.
Top lane, Mushi getting pretty low here. The Infernal Blade coming down from Talvo. He's got the Scorched Earth. That's going to be Mushi gone. Pain Gaming getting a second kill. King RD, he'll survive. Ninja Boogie would not quite enough damage. The Wolf, though. There we go.
Oh.
The dog comes out.
The level 1 Wolf.
Questionable at the best. So still Mineski able to get something, but get Pain Gaming, the aggression, the lanes, the matchups that they've got that you talked about. We're seeing the strengths of them, and down bottom jabs. The Siphon, Crypt Swarm as well. He's trying to back himself away. Should just about be fine. Yeah, Crypt Swarm not there for a couple of seconds, but still, these are scary lanes for Mineski to play in.
Try to eat some harassment, but they're really making Mushi struggle. Like we talked about.
And now we're seeing the mid lane going.
It's
Moon having the edge, yeah. Dragon Knight being able to hold his own very easily.
Massive base damage advantage, and then throwing Breathe Fire on top. I mean, Troll definitely suffers. He has to get like Blades of Attack, Aquila, try to make up for that disparity. The harassment top continues. Now level 2 Infernal Blade. They're looking to get aggressive on Mushi again.
Indeed, Mushi is getting run down. The Scorched Earth is out. Sure, they get the Sand King,
Ninja Boogie might go down too.
It's one down. Infernal Blade's back up again. The body blocks are there with the walls though. So Ninja Boogie will survive, but again, it's another instant where Mushi's getting taken out of the lane.
Yep. Very good lanes from Pain. This is something they did versus Liquid too, and that's why I wanted to really emphasize on the adjustment of where they positioned him. Because in one of the games versus Liquid, we were like, oh man, this Pango might really suffer in the game. He's not going to really get anything, and they decided to do like defensive Pango, aggro tri-lane, things like this. The adjustments where they don't want to meet those bad matchups in particular.
Despite the pressure sort of on both sidelines, both Ice and Mushi are still finding pretty good farm.
Okay. Yeah, Ice has been doing pretty good at getting those last hits because they knew the Weehaw Spirit Siphon was used to try to go for the kill on the Naga, so he got a little bit more space to actually do it. So the play from Jabs actually to walk in and eat all that damage was really beneficial for Ice to get all this and catch back up. Are they stacking Ancients at all this time around? This game, I mean, usually they start pretty early on, but it is still only 4 minutes in, so. But we'll probably see them do that because that's a big thing that Mineski likes to do in top again.
King RD, he has got the Invis rune. Will open up onto Mushi. There's backup coming in from Mineski though. Ninja Boogie and Jabs heading over. Mushi falling pretty low as Tavo tried to chase down, but there's the root from Jabs. We're going with the armor reduction as he pops the Riptide, but Tavo with the Scorched Earth regen will be fine. They are able to make sure that Mushi's not chased down though.
This is such a value magic stick game. Skywrath, Brewmaster, they're spamming this Drunken Haze and their nukes over and over again. At this Pain is positioned on the high ground.
So they can get away with this one. Tavo falling pretty low, but a nice burrow strike from King RD holds the two of them back. Should be fine. They can back off towards the shrine. It's available. And looks like how did the 5-minute runes get split up? Is it just the 2 for 2? Yep, 2 for 2 on the 5-minute runes.
HFN has evened it out. Once he starts getting that base damage like I was talking about, the blades of attack and all that, he can start to be able to last it better. And once he gets higher level on his nukes. But still, I mean, mid matchup. I mean, DK matchups, they're boring.
Top lane is... I mean, this is sort of what the build that you're saying is just so good at the moment on the Doom. But you just get the Soul Ring, you have the Blast.
Yeah, oh yeah. I hope that he got the Soul Ring,
He's got the Soul Ring, it's on its way out. So
I've been seeing that so much. When you get the Shockwave, it's so powerful. Because the item provides you like everything you need. You want some more mana on this hero, gives you more tankiness. It's just overall fantastic.
And between the two of them, King RD finds Burrow Strike into the Infernal Blade and the Blast. That's a lot of damage.
It's pure efficiency too, right? You're soul ringing and it's exactly the right amount of mana. It's like 140. You basically lose like no efficiency from it.
See, a bit of a wraparound coming in, but Duster's also there for Pain. So Pain themselves, they've got 3-0 on the top lane. Now going to see the attempt here on the back lines to make a go onto the Disruptor. Duster silenced up. He has been surrounded. Burrow Strike comes out, buying some time for Duster, but Mushi's turning up. Will finish off the Disruptor. Jabs goes down in response, just a 1-for-1 between the supports. King RD, can he set up onto another? Doesn't look like he can. Ninja Boogie and Mushi able to keep the distance. So a lot of attention being put to this top lane by both sides.
Pain really wants to just continue pressure. I mean, they're like, we have a Death Prophet bottom versus a Brewmaster. He's okay to be left alone for a bit. We can make plays around the map. They're actually just, HFN's been jungling for the most part here. It looks like they're going to give Duster that mid lane so he gets experience since he's kind of been just running around a lot, unable to get too much. Only level 3 on that Disruptor. It might look like they might want to make a play here.
They're just pushing
Look at the TP from Weehaw.
Pretty
so early.
But indeed, here we go with the Siphon and the Exorcism. He's ready to try and chase down Moon. They've got the Glimpse as well, bringing Moon back into the hands of HFN. As Moon, he'll fall.
That's such a good play from Weehaw there.
And he's got the Ghost ready to put some pressure onto the Tier 1 tower.
That was, whoever made that call, spot on.
Ninja Boogie and Jabs are at the sidelines, but of course just level 3 at the moment on those two, so very little that they can do in terms of finding a kill. They'll try and push Weehaw back. He knows he's going to have the heal from the Exorcism very shortly. So he's playing aggressive.
Very confident.
He knows that he can rely on that to get him back up to full. And it's a lot of damage they're doing very early onto this Tier 1 tower. 7.5 minutes in, first Exorcism. Brilliant usage there from Wee.
I love when I see those type of rotations from like the level 6s, you know, not in particular sure it's Death Prophet this game, but I've seen it sometimes from like, let's say Luna's or something where they just like smoke or something, they go mid. This one it was a TP, perfect situation.
We're seeing there at top shot Mushi, he's got the helm of the Dominator, but King RD and Tavo, they're each time just looking to farm down those neutral creeps. There's extra 200 gold, they're getting the walls as well. These two up top, they're getting a fair bit of money in the bank.
Yeah, and Tavo can always eat it too. He can just devour it in most situations later on too. Mineski though, they will get something out of this. They'll be able to push bottom with Moon, he makes the rotation too.
Look at this. They've got the 6, straight in they go, and look who's here. Weehaw rotating up to top, providing that extra bit of firepower to bring down one. They are going to look to fight back, provide side with the Primal Split. He's looking towards Weehaw. They have the root holding him down. Burrow Strike comes out from King RD. They're holding back this man, and in the mid lane at the same time, HFN finds the solo kill on Ninja Boogie. And Pain, they're standing the ground. They take down another up top. Weehaw still alive for now. Is he going to go down? They try to get him away from the Weehaw. He's going to be able to keep himself alive. The team, Pain, Gary playing perfectly. King RD, he walks out as well. Nobody goes down on Pain. This team, honestly, they are playing absolutely beautifully here on the main stage. Pain Gaming.
I think Ice hit the Doom there too. I think he would have actually gotten the kill there. He might have misclicked. I don't think I saw that wrong though.
Look at that. They try and chase down even Duster, but a quick glimpse, and even Lycan can't find a kill out of that play. 3K lead now for Pain Gaming.
I mean, HFN gets the mid tower. He gets the solo kill as well. I was actually surprised that Ice went up there. They don't have the damage coming in from their lineup when they have that brew split. They need more heroes there because of how bad this laning phase has gone.
And the movements from lane to lane as well.
Let's see if he did. I'm pretty sure he clicked somebody else. Let's see. See, look, he hit Savo.
He hit Savo.
Oh.
Didn't get the hit onto Weehaw, and that meant both Weehaw and King RD moving out of there on sub 100 HP.
Oh, that's painful.
I mean, and Weehaw, just his movements up and down the map, as you said. We don't know necessarily who's making the calls in game, but he has been in the perfect place each and every time in his first 10 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, super active. And look, he's found a nice creep.
I'll take it.
200 gold.
200 gold. Easy money for Weehaw.
I'm going to take top tower too, and they still will have exorcism if they want to continue or if they want to look for a fight. HFN hasn't chosen what item build he wants to go for just yet this game. He's usually done the Battle Fury build.
I think he's probably thinking he's like, I'll get the Battle Fury, but then at the same time, they're playing pretty fast.
Yeah, I think he's going to do it because they're playing fast, and it's not like with him. He's just kind of playing his own game at the moment. And when you're versus Lycan, he can, the cleave is always going to be nice, and he wants to accelerate his farm. So.
And you're right. At the moment, they don't need the troll to turn up to the fights.
Exactly.
They're doing so much just as a four-man with the way that they're making these plays, Pain Gaming.
King RD. He wants to try to set something nice for Ice, but no, Ice is fine. Okay, continuing this pressure. They don't want Mushi to have any space in the world. They are not letting up.
Let's see what Mineski can do in terms of trying to solve this. Look to leave forward. Kinetic fields down. Jabs heading in straight away. They found Duster with the wraparound. Ice. He's got probably the clips.
He got clips bottom.
They got him. They were able to send him back before the promo split was off, so there's no brew in this fight. Tarbo, he's gets to Doom out onto Mushi, starts to push him away. The Scorched Death keeping him alive a little bit. He's been held down by the net. But Mineski, they're falling low. Weehaw gets the final right click onto Jabs. Jabs will form Moon, keeps himself alive with the Shrine. Will be able to finish off Doom. Mystic Flare doing a fair bit here to the Death Prophet. Brief fire as well, nearly finishing him off. That should be the finisher there for Weehaw, as he will slowly but surely go down. Mineski are able to push them back up top.
Always a slight fear when you are going for those like tier 2 pushes this early. The Shrine's available. There's a lot of different ways to flank around there. Mineski able to take the fight even without the brew.
That was a very clutch glimpse from Duster, getting Ice out during the cast animation of the Primal Split.
Don't see that happen too often. King RD.
He's going to go for it here.
Play with Epi.
He has got the Epi. Ice. He's going to have a lot to deal with here as HFN Duster come through. They've got the glimpse back and they'll take down Ice. Extra bit of money in the bank for HFN.
They're playing incredibly fast-paced, and they're not looking to let up. That's the great thing. It's a 3K advantage, and it's not like they're backing up and farming too much. They're still looking to always keep aggressive whenever they have those ultimates. Duster still has his available on the Disruptor. We could look to see them make a move with the smoke after they shrine up. That pressure going. And Mushi will, of course, be going for that book, and that's where the Battle Fury also will be beneficial on top for the Troll, that he's going to be able to cleave down those minions, in particular when he gets that BKB on top. They see Mushi.
Again, very crucial as well that they get Jabs to that level 6, so they have the Song of the Siren to respond. But before he's going to get it, he's going to be glimpsed back, tries for the TP, but King RD's there. They catch out the Naga Siren. More time for Jabs to sit on the sidelines, and that Song of the Siren not to be available for Mineski to allow them to respond to the team fight that Pain Gaming are bringing.
Yeah, cool play there too. They put the ward down, they see the Lycan farming, but they're like, oh, it's close to a shrine. That's not really the best place that they want to take a fight. So they take a different location and just try to find somebody else. They find the Naga. But 2 D-wards comes out, Mineski.
So they have here, they scan. Mineski confirming that they're moving as the pit. HFN has a double damage.
Oh my god.
He's going to be able to do this pretty quickly. Can Mineski get over in time? They're TPing over towards the shrine, but the ghosts are coming out. They want to make sure that they can get this as quickly as possible, and they should be able to do it. The wolf is in there. He's going to try for some sweet little play, but it's not going to work. Pain Gaming get Roshan, get the Aegis onto HFN as Mineski are just unable to get themselves into the pit.
They're trying to get vision for a glimpse onto Mushi, but instead they'll look to this pressure for now. But Mineski, they're positioned for a fight here.
They are going to try for this here. Duster, he has found Jabs in the midst of it all. He's actually sort of drawing them away. Moon pops a TP there for some reason, cancels it straight away. They do kill off the Disruptor, but the rest of Pain are able to regroup, back off. Stone's going to be thrown out from Ice for the Primal Split, but they won't be able to get anything more out of this.
That's like the sacrifice play. Duster's literally just like, guys, run. I'll take this one. They only lose the Disruptor out of that. Pain making all the right moves. Mineski, they do have the blink on Moon now, so we still that they do have the ways to initiate and start the fight, but they're looking very hard for them already in this early game. 13 minutes in.
See what they can find in Mineski coming over.
Pretty much has Battle Fury finished on HFN now. Very early timing, just like last game.
Still looking to make some sort of a play. They do have this aggressive warding down on Pain Gaming's half of the map. So some pretty good intel. There's that Battle Fury timing. 14 minutes in. Very, very good for HFM. And they get towards mid. The wraparound is being attempted by Mineski. Keeping themselves safe, Pain. And on top at the same time, Ice has been found. He's going to try for the TP out. The missed chances there, but there's the glimpse.
TP from Duster.
Duster getting in time to make sure he has the catch potential to punish Ice.
And they were walking top, him and Weeha. That decision was great. He just instantly TP'd instead of knowing that he wouldn't make it there in time. And now, Tavo.
Well, I mean, there's 4 heroes and Mineski just running away from Tavo.
Oh, he's got 2100 HP and a
He's
buckler.
pretty scary.
They're not killing that guy unless they've got their Lycan and everything focusing on him. And nope, yeah, King RD, Blink Dagger. This is just, it's just looking clean, just like last game from Pain. Mineski, they have to find a way to disrupt this.
And it's hard as well because the team fight really does rely on the Primal split. It's one of those lineups with an Arga Siren when there's no real sort of follow-up to the song.
There's no combo.
The song is sort of for stopping the combo of Pain,
yep.
But there isn't any real combo for you to set up yourself with the Arga Siren.
And as we were talking about, is all the ults on Pain, they are always ready to take fights because it's not like they're throwing every single ult in every engagement. Sometimes they save 1 or 2 of them and they look to take another fight afterwards. They're poised in a very aggressive stance. Mineski has wards.
The smoke, Moon, gonna look for the jump. Straight away they go on Tavo with the Mystic Flare, the Ancient Seal. It's a lot of damage. Is it enough though? It doesn't look like it. Tavo's gonna be able to keep himself alive. And on the side here they go with the Static Storm down. That's gonna be Moon Trap. Slowly the Siren comes through, but it's not gonna save Moon. Moon's gone. Mineski have to get out of there. Jabs will TP away. But again, it's these attempts, Mineski trying to make a fight happen, but they just can't at this stage of the game. Tavo is not the target you can go on. They threw a lot into that Doom.
That was everything.
He was still easily on a third of his health.
He had Ice Armor on top too, so 20 armor, 2100 HP. This is looking extremely troublesome for Mineski.
And with this Lycan DK lineup, they've just not been able to find the pace that they would hope to play. Again, it's 16 minutes in. It's an 8k gold lead for Pain Gaming. And Pain Gaming, they're up to the high ground. King ID getting the vision for the glimpse back. Ninja Boogie in trouble. He's going to go. That's going to be 1 down. And now they can put some pressure onto the tower. Buyback straight away from Ninja Boogie. Mineski trying to do their best to push Pain Gaming away from this tier 3 tower. But Pain Gaming feeling incredibly confident, of course, at this stage of the game. Got the route onto HFM, but he's still got that Aegis for 1 minute. They'll try and pop it in with a Mystic Flare, but the damage will be split there as Duster comes in, shares the damage, keeps HFM alive a little longer. Finally goes down with the glimpse. The Doom is onto Ice. No proof for 30 seconds. That's going to be the Naga Siren gone as well. There's an Ancient Seal on Weeha, but he doesn't care. He's got the stick charges, the Ice Armor. He backs away. Pain Gaming bringing this tier 3 tower slowly but surely down. 17 minutes in. Mineski, can they actually do anything to stop this? There is buyback available by Ice, but he doesn't have Primal Split available. So he can't offer anything. Pain Gaming getting away with a tier 3 tower, looking towards the melee racks, and King RD wants blood, he wants to fight, goes in, Static Storm, he's going to get a couple of them. Naga Siren will be able to walk her way out, but Moon, he's stuck, he's gone. DK down, Jabs as well, he gets focus fired, that's going to be a double kill for HFN. Mineski just getting pulled apart here on the main stage. Mushi glimpse back towards Tavo, they're trying to turn and focus down HFN. Can they kill the Troll? They can. They have got a double kill here. Could they turn things around big time? They've got the control with the army. Weeha though, self-fuels, keeps alive. King RD, they've got the vision. King RD gone, Weeha gone as well. Mineski, they hold. They found 4, maybe they can get Tavo as well. The last man surviving here in the base. He's very tanky still with the Scorch up. He's trying to race towards Moon. The slow comes out with the concussive shot from Skyrup. They're slowly surrounding him, dancing around with this man. There's the jump in as Moon will be able to finish off the kill. Mineski half held. They'll lose a range tracks, but they'll keep their melee racks alive. And despite the network lead that Pain Gaming had, they are able to take the fight. Costs a lot of buybacks though.
What was it, 3?
Three buybacks.
3 buybacks. That is very, very costly this time, but the experience probably swung quite a good amount. It was 10k gold lead, and it was a 7,000 experience, but the experience has started to taper down that we saw there. I mean, that fight lasted for, I don't even know how long. There was 2 disruptor ultis during that engagement in the base. Like, they just kept at it. Mineski gets a good amount back through it though. even if it's costly.
They've got to do it a fair few more times, as we say. It was costly. They do keep that melee racks alive.
So many beautiful little plays coming out, though, from, in particular, like the supports on Pain. Like, King RD incredibly aggressive, and Duster, these little things, right? He tanks the Skywrath mage ulti with his teammate. These little plays around the map.
They've got the ult, Mineski. They can look to pounce straight away. In they go, immediately looking for the burst, but the self-fuels is there. We are alive for now. Look at HFN just going over the Battle Fury, punching through the wall. That's going to be Ice gone. There's no chance for a primal split. This fight jabs, goes for the song. Do they really want to stick around for this fight? Mushi, he looks like he wants to, but there's the Burrow Strike. King RD's got the control into the Infernal Blade in the silence. That's the Mushi like and gone. He is the side moon. He'll fall as well, surely, as Duster, King RD, and Weehart beat him down. That's 4 dead on Mineski. Ninja Boogie, the last one alive here. I mean, they went for the song. They stuck around. He's going to go as well. They know that they don't have buybacks. They clear the map of Mineski's lineup. I mean,
I think they've done it, dude. Like, he just, that right there is I'm so confident in this game. I'm dooming you. I don't care. Straight down middle they go. I mean, the respawn timers aren't too long on Mineski. Look how they didn't split up there. Like, Pain wasn't like, okay, we're going to go back up and split up and not go farm a little bit. No, they stabbed behind Weehop, expecting Mineski to try to make that type of play there. Perfect static storm again. And this will be a melee racks for sure. We'll see how much Pain Gaming want to stick around for more. As we've seen in game 1, they play very carefully. Despite leads that they have, and they will. They'll take the racks, they'll back off. Sure, maybe there was a chance they could have gone for more there, but still, there's still a tier 1 tower down on the bottom lane. There's a lot for them to take from the map. Can they find Mushi off the back? They don't have vision on him at the moment. Just methodical and clean. Duster. Mushi. He's going to look for Duster. Just the glimpse, and we'll get Duster. Okay. Themselves a nice kill. Mushi, maybe see if he can find more. He'll spot Tavo. Does he really want to start fighting this? They won't get the chance to. Tavo's out with the blink. Not on that man. It's a full BKB now finished on Weeha. And we've seen, like, I believe Kevin mentioned it on the panel in particular, was the disables that come out from Mineski. Yeah, they have the net into the Skywrath ulti. They have the dragon. The only one that they really have is like the dragon tail into the Skywrath ulti, which was reliable. Because we saw Weeha. He got netted, and then he just Yules himself during part of that Skywrath ulti, and it negated everything. He's been quite a problem for they just can't focus him down. There's no way to sort of stop him. Yeah, and burst him down quick enough. They want to be able to use the book, of course. I think that might be a reason why they wanted the Lycan versus the DP, right? You use the book to purge off that Yule Scepter, but he's getting blanketed by a Disruptor ulti, so you can't actually do that. And with the Battle Fury on HFN, those sort of summons, that they do fall pretty quickly as long as HFN's there on the front, and he'll be able to do it even easier pretty soon as 900 gold, and he'll have BKB done. Bottom lane Moon. Okay, King RD. They do have a bit of stun lock. I don't think it's going to be enough, and in fact now Moon, he's put himself in a very questionable position here as the chase down comes. They've got the glimpse, the 5-man of Pain Gaming surround Moon, and Moon's gone. Not an attempt he could go for on Tavo. He was pretty alone there. Like the rest of his team wasn't very close, and they're right next to a Shrine of Pain. That was a very overzealous play. He went in on that Sand King, but it's a level 30 Sand King. It's pretty tanky, 1700 HP. That's not a kill that you're going to be getting as a DK, even if you have the summons of the Lycan. Nope. The math just doesn't check out. Now bottom lane. Pain Gaming ready to go for a push once again. As I say, still 21 minutes in. They've got a Rax mid, but they've still got a tier 1 to take down bottom. So more bonus gold. Playing safe. They just clean off the map. Yep, played safe. As they continue with this incredible lead. I mean, again, HFN just 13k net worth. He is in his element here in this series. Both games, just flawless performance in the carry position. Yeah, I mean, it's all of Pain, really. They've been so coordinated. The supports have been phenomenal. Their movements. And Mineski's just getting completely caught off guard of all this. Let's see what they can do. They are going to try and jump Moon straight away, looking for the control onto the Death Prophet. Can they finish her in time? They've got the sub for the promise with the Mystic Flare. They can. They found Weehart. Mineski. Oh, that was sick. See if they can get more out of this. The fight getting a little split up. Tavo popped the Doom down onto the DK. There's the jump for King RD getting a good epicenter off, but it's not enough as Mushi. He's got the shapeshift, chasing down 1. He's going to be able to fight King RD as well. They get Duster 2. That's going to be 4 dead. And Weehart, he's brought back for this. I don't know if he really wants to head over for this one, as it's only him and HFN left alive. Mineski. That was perfect control there. They used the DK stun, and then they used the Brewmaster stun once he split to keep that CC going so they could combo Weeha. That was perfectly executed by Mineski. They're still trying to poke at them there, Pain. I mean, they've got to hang back a little bit. I know HFN and Weeha are pretty far ahead, but it is just the 2 of them against a 5-man. That was such good coordination. It really was. It really was. Like, they got Weeha out of the fight. Yep. They just eliminated. And Ice as well, I believe, with that jumping clap. He just went in. He just the fight, started up, get the vision so they could isolate the correct targets, and they were able to do so thanks to Ice. Just commitment to kick something off there.
And taking fights like that when you are as far behind as they are in net worth, that is not an easy ordeal. This is impressive play from Mineski considering how far behind they are.
It was like, it was literally the perfect way for them to start the fight. It was just absolutely flawlessly coordinated. And they will recover, they'll get a gem out of it too. So now, some of those aggressive wards that Pain...
Scam. They know that this smoke's coming in. Can they do anything to start the fight off the back of it? HFN's on the front, he's got the BKB. Ninja Boogie trying to slow him down, but there's King RD, jumps forward with the Burrow Strike. Ninja Boogie taken out, the rest of Mineski will get the chance to retreat.
Oh, the gem that they just got. They're so reliant on every... I mean, Mineski, when you're at this deficit, I mean, you need to have everything if you want to try to take those fights. They don't have Bruce Split, there's no way in hell they take a fight. And they're trying to push their lanes out. They've got bottom pushed out decently, but the other two are a bit of a problem.
Roshan, of course, is available at Pain. Wish to make an attempt on it. There's the Naga Siren illusion in there, so Mineski will know. And they do have the Song of the Siren to maybe try and make a play around of it. It's hard, though, with HFN have the BKB. He can look to just commit, make sure that he gets the Aegis if any sort of movement comes through from Mineski, and they are going to try for it.
See what they can do. They've got everything. They've got to coordinate it perfectly again.
Roshan pretty low. There's the smoke themselves, though, from Pain. Making sure that Mineski can't get the jump jabs. He's got the Song out. They've got 3. Do they have any real follow-up, though? That's the question. They don't have a wombo combo to deal with it. So it's going to be a Song and leave them now. Moon jumps in. Finds the instant stun. There's the Static Storm. They've got the Doom as well onto Mushi. Mushi in so much trouble here. Perfect target prioritization there from Tavo and Duster as they have the control for the big bad wolf. There's a stun onto Weeha, but Weeha's got the backup of Tavo. Back towards the pit. They have the primal split chasing down this Doom. And they've got him, but it's costing them lives. Mineski, they'll lose 3. They'll lose 4. Here's Ninja Boogie taken as well. Weeha chases them down, gets the triple kill. Moon, the only survivor. And again, we're seeing it. It's this Naga Siren lineup. It was a beautiful song, but a song for what? There's nothing else to come in after that.
Yeah, and they don't get the jump on the hero they want. You saw Weeha's position. He was very far away, so instead they try to go for the Sanking. King RD's pretty tanky, and they just get turned on.
And this very comfortable advantage continues for Pain Gaming. 19k lead back up to Aegis. She's ready to go.
Such a difficult game. I mean, Mushi, you saw Mushi in that fight. He's just like in the circle of death, and he was doomed on top too.
Full Crimson Guard as well for Tava. That's going to massively limit what Mushi can do in these fights. I mean, already they were having pretty major damage issues on Mineski.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be even more so.
20k gold, over a 10k experience. It's, like I said earlier, Mineski, they pretty much need flawless execution to take the team fights, and now they're playing into an Aegis cheese. Their map control is going to be completely taken away. They're going to lose their last shrine. Mushi just desperately trying to find places to farm so he can get his own BKB, so he doesn't get disabled, so he doesn't get stuck inside that static zone, so he can actually start focus firing people. Now the problem is, though, Weeha, you know, they want to focus fire him down, but now, of course, he's got that BKB, which they may do if they can control him through it, but he's got an Aeon Disc. So that's going to be a much harder story for Mineski to actually take down if they can get the lockdown. Level 18 now on Death Prophet, sitting next to an Arcane Rune, so this looks like they want to go push the base.
They've certainly got all the tools to do so, and we know that they've been playing safe.
Cool.
But pushing at this stage is certainly playing it safe.
So yeah, they have. Troll took the evasion talent. I don't think I've ever seen almost anyone take it. I think everybody takes the 50 damage, but in this game, makes sense. When they're at this advantage, she's already, damage is not their issue. They just need to survive and end the game.
Yeah, absolutely, and here we go. Goes the route. Up to the high ground they go. They'll put the fortification. Mineski do have all the big goals. They are coming in with a wrap around from the side. See what they can do. They've got the silence onto King RD. They'll be able to take the Sand King out of the fight. That's one. Can they get more out of this? There's Static Storm controlling Ice the Song, trying to save him, but he's already stuck in there. That'll be Ice down. He'll buy back immediately. Same with King RD. Tavo is chasing down Moon with the Doom. Ninja Boogie trying to slow down Tavo with the concussive shot. Back towards the south. They found the Naga Siren. Then buy back again immediately. Everyone from Mineski trying to get themselves into this fight, but the BKBs are out. From Pain Gaming, Mushi's taken down. He does not have buyback available on the Lycan. So Pain Gaming, again, securing these team fights, making Mineski buy back, but
they've still got Aegis and Cheese, and Mineski just used everything.
And Ice, he's coming out of the primal split and he gets stunned up immediately. That's a dieback on Ice. Triple kill for HFN. Maybe they can get more. Moon tries to hold back Weeha with the burr, with the stun, but there's more coming through as Tavo, King RD, chasing down Jab. There's the slow from the Siphon. Ultra kill for HFN as Mineski pushed back towards the base. And there's a bit of a premature GG, but it is GG. Pain Gaming understandably getting incredibly excited there as they just turned up. They're 2-0 Mineski in the first game here on the main stage. I mean, Mineski, they're major winners, recent major winners as well. And for Pain Gaming to turn up and play as well as they have against Mineski, this has got to feel incredible for Pain.
This is some flawless play. There's like no mistakes coming out from start to finish. You don't see any unnecessary deaths, any unnecessary plays. The support play from this team was absolutely phenomenal. Weeha 2 early rotations. Mineski just got dismantled.
I mean, we saw sort of glimpses of Mineski having these sort of team fights, and considering they were very far behind, that were impressive to a sense, but it only happened a few times, and it never was enough to swing it back around because already they were so far behind the lanes, especially in this game. The matchups that the Pain Gaming were able to find, the draft, it just answered everything that Mineski was trying to do against them in the early stage.
And having that Death Prophet safe lane, right? Those small little adjustments, panel mentioned it. It ended up working perfectly for them because they gave a little bit of a head start to Weeha, and then the Disruptor can move around, they make plays, they keep the pressure on Mushi, and it just felt like the game, Mineski was under the gun the entire time, and they were not